This special video has been brought about by a phenomenon which has been going around the internet like wildfire for the last few days. I of course have received hundreds of these emails, as have all the light in the television studios that we film in, and it's about this meeting of the corporate chiefs to finalise the details of the corporate takeover of the planet. And the bulk of the emails that I received are asking me to sign a petition by Avat. Now, quite apart from the fact that Avat was founded by, financed by, a major figure in the Illuminati and the New World Order, so it's very, very questionable how far one should trust it. There is no mechanism by which such a group could be compelled to even acknowledge a petition, let alone act upon it. I mean, it's like, you know, you going down on your knees and say, "Oh, please, 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 don't make me a slave." As my famous German said, I can't remember his name at the moment, but the masters will stop ruling when you get up off your knees. Okay? The major reason that this has happened so far is something which has been, so I say, deliberately built into the quantum fields around the planet, this planet, over a considerable period of time. It has, in a sense, some similarities to the healing transmissions which I've also loaded into the quantum fields. But here there's a difference. You see, the quantum fields prefer to move with natural energy flows. They prefer to be life enhancing. However, there is nothing in the structure, or the divine structure of the quantum fields, which prevents them being abused to destroy life, just so long as no human being objects to it. And using techniques which some might call black magic, some might call harp, that's with 2 A's, some might call by other names, that's not the point. The point is that an area of darkness, for want of a better word, has been fabricated between human consciousness and divine consciousness. So unless you reach the point where you can bypass this dark cloud, you get a false feedback. That is, you think you're doing something useful, positive, and what you actually get is a confirmation which leads you to do something destructive. We see this in a great many things around us nowadays. And what needs to be done is to remove this. Now, it's surprisingly easy to do so, because just like armor-plated glass, use it in its strength and it's stronger than steel. But you go to one of the corners and just hit it with a metal spike and it just shatters into millions of tiny crumbs. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to apply the right sharpness of energy to one of the corners in order to shatter this cloud. And it would take them a very, very long time to build it up again, because it's opposed to the natural structure of the quantum fields, which is life enhancing. The main fuel which they need to create and maintain this cloud is human fear, which is why the fear removing videos are amongst the most important in the collection on Singh TV. However, let me just explain exactly what we're going to do. It has in a way similarities to the transmission that we use to remove the radioactivity from London, which we did a couple of weeks ago. And what I want you to do is to visualize this cloud from above. It sits between the earth and the divine source. And you will see that it's not a perfect globe around the planet, but that it has a almost square or oblong form. And I want you to find one of the upper edges on, and best on the corner. And the corner closest to the sun. And the corner closest to the moon. Now it's these two corners that we need to work with. And what I want you to do is to, with your consciousness, multiply the energy which and the transmission which follows, and feed this into those two corners simultaneously. Now it could be that some people can't do both simultaneously, that do whichever one you can do, if you can only do one, but a lot of people will be able to do two simultaneously. So that's all that needs to be said right now. Let's just do it.